Hello, this is how to disconnect the buzzer of a Tommee tippee perfect prefect machine. This is the model number, and the buzzer is located here on the main switch at the front face of the machine. So after stripping it down, there's a small little PCB board on this, and this one here, this is the buzzer. And I just left that in there now just to show you where it was located. So I'm just going to take it out. And you must note there is actually a positive side to that. So you just go positive on your buzzer to positive on the board if you ever were to reassemble it again. And then that's the buzzer icon. That's the symbol right there, which looks like a speakerphone. I was able to tell what this component was just by there's actually little bellows in there inside than that if you study it. Because when this is all assembled, you can see you can see the buzzer symbol. So again, I was able to determine this by the bellows of the component. Anyways, so that's what it looks like. It's under the size of a penny, so it's quite small, and it's incredibly loud, so it's actually quite cool. So that's that out of the machine, and now if we turn over the board, you can see it was soldered in from the factory, and there are the solder marks right there. And what I did was I just got my soldering iron, which is this one, and then just pressed it on the soldering lugs on the back of the board, which is here. And just be very, very patient. Don't score or mark or anything all the rest of that solder and the rest of that wiring. And if you're just being very patient, it'll actually just come out with a little gentle squeeze. And that's all there is to it. The only other thing is accessing that is quite difficult, because you have to take off a few of these components here just to get access to that, because there's a tricky screw right behind all this. So pretty much we need to remove most of this. So that's just the simplest way of saying it. So most of this needs to come out, the hopper, and pretty much it all. You can leave the sunlight in, that's okay. And it's just getting access to that. And when you're reassembling it, be very careful that you set up your dial switch in the correct position. So the dial switch runs on, it's like a little cam, a little spindle cam, and both of these have to line up together. Otherwise, when you return it from 4 ounce as opposed to 8 ounce, it'll actually be in the wrong setting. So you have to make sure that's perfectly lined up, and it is tricky, so it takes some time. So patience there again on that one. And even if you want to, you could perhaps put a little mark where you took it off on actually the head of the cam, and that might actually set you in the right path. So that's it. Okay, bye bye.